back, sports fans. Another year and another dollar to be made. Welcome back to hashtag Bet That. I am your host, Mike Pearman Sr., and indeed is a pleasure to be here because, like the namesake before me, Mike Knox, who spelled his name with 3 X's because he's hardcore, the grown man has made his transformation into the man cave. People, welcome to the weekly show that will show you how to do just what I hashtagged Bet That. As the words from the great philosopher from the great movie, Jerry Maguire, show me the money! That's what I intend to do, people. Listen, each and every single week, come back here to hashtag Bet That on the Fox Sports Radio 1340 YouTube page, and I will give you the insightful information, the right picks, my winners and losers, and most importantly, my locks and upsets of the week. Now, over the 4-year time span, I've been number 1 ranked handicapper to the social media. Now I intend to take it a step further, people. Last year, not the greatest year that I would have liked to have made with my step and my leap into Fox Sports Radio, but it's okay. They kept me. I'm here another year, and I'm here to win you and me some money, people. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and get it started. This Thursday, starting off a Super Bowl rematch between Super Cam and the Newtons and the Denver Broncos. No, not the way Homer Simpson would say it. The Denver Broncos, yes, they have a rookie quarterback. Yes, Mr. Butt Fumble couldn't even take the starting job from a rookie. This defense is still a great defense. Yes, they lost some pieces. Most importantly, they lost Peyton Manning. But at home, where home dogs normally get the win, as being the 3-point favorites, Vegas says, in the words of Stone Cold Steve Austin, not this week. Take Carolina and the 3 points. Listen, it's the payback game from the Super Bowl game, which doesn't mean as much as the last game these two teams both played, but this game will matter for Carolina to start their season off. They got Kelvin Benjamin back. Funches Devin, that is, making a bunch of catches, and Bunches plan on doing just that. And Cam Newton does what he tried to do best, and that's take all the naysayers and make them believers. People, take Carolina and lay the 3 points. Also, at home, a divisional matchup. I love to see the season open up with 2 divisional rivals like we have right here in the NFC South as the Atlanta Hawks host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The home favorite, like I told you, gets 3 points. Take Atlanta and the 3 points. I like Sanu coming over to replace the veteran Roddy White as the other receiver, a la of, in my opinion, the best receiver in the National Football League, Julio Jones. If this dynamic offense, Freeman running the ball, Matty Ice, you have no excuse now to go out here and win games. Let's see how good Matty Ice will be this year. Also, Minnesota on the road against all the turmoil that has happened, as our thoughts and our prayers go out to Teddy Bridgewater as he completely has a knee restructuring of the dislocated knee, that is, the complete ACL tear. But this team on the road against Marcus Mariota and DeMarco Murray, Tennessee Titans, are still favored. Why is that? I will tell you why this team is still favored. Last year, they were 14-3 against the spread. And I'm telling you right now, they're going to start off this year 1-0 against the spread. Sam Bradford, I'm sorry, fans. Old habits die young. Sam Bradford, if you will, so to speak, comes over into an offense that people are going to say, does he know this offense? We don't even know who's the starting quarterback of this team. Is it Sean Hill or is it Sam Bradford? I'm making this pick. Again, Sam Bradford, right? Again, I'm making this pick with the intelligent mind that I have that this offense is tailor-made for Sam Bradford. 3 drop step. He doesn't have to worry about the deep pass as much. He has one of the quickest releases in the National Football League. This offensive line is stout. We know that from how well they've kept the ball running. For one, Adrian Peterson, this is what this offensive line does. And can anybody else go behind this offensive line like Adrian Peterson? Well, we're going to find out if Sam Bradford can stay upright and get the win with the 2-point spread for Minnesota. 14-3 last year, looking to start off 1-0 this year against the spread. Then my Philadelphia Eagles, who just traded away Sam Bradford for a #1 pick. That shows you how desperate Minnesota Vikings were to get a quarterback in there, which leads me to believe that Sam Bradford will be the starting quarterback, is home with our own rookie quarterback. Carson Wentz gets the start, gets the nod. It's his team. They say he's ready. I've heard reports saying he was the Division II version of Andrew Luck. Well, like Andrew, not just Luck. Well, I hope Carson, please don't be crying, Wentz can step up for the Philadelphia Eagles as they host Robert Griffin III's reintroduction into the NFL, the Cleveland Browns. Now, take this into consideration when I say this, people. Last year, the Philadelphia Eagles were abysmal, 7-9 against the spread last year. I mean, just horrid against the spread. This year, 4-point spread at home. This is a game, I like to say, hashtag do not touch. This is probably one of those games I would stay away from if you're an avid bettor like myself. So in that nod, being the handicapper that I am, I still did my research. I'm going with defense versus defense, offensive players versus offensive players, whether they're on turf, which they're not. They're in the Lincoln Financial Field. So I got to go with the Philadelphia Eagles to lay the 4 points as Carson Wentz leads his career off with a 1-0 start at home against the Cleveland Browns. Then we got the Cincinnati Bengals opening up 3-point spread on the road against the New York Football Jets. This is a line that just completely shocks me. I don't understand this line here. I mean, you got a great, stout defense in the New York Football Jets. The Cincinnati Bengals are just a team that has been knocking on the door, but has yet to step in with both feet. Can they do it this year? I don't know. I don't know about this spread. I said, do not touch the Eagles-Cleveland game. I would not touch this game right here because you know what? I got to touch it. It's a 2.5-point favorite for one of the better teams in the AFC Southern Division. Northern Division. I apologize for that. I gotta go. As much as it pains me, and I'm not sure about this, I'm going to take Cincinnati to cover the 3 points on the road. But I would not be shocked. I shall not be shocked if this is a game that I have picked wrong. So again, hashtag bet that, but hashtag do not touch Cincinnati versus the New York Football Jets. Then we got the New Orleans Saints opening up at home with a 1-point favorite against the Oakland Raiders. Listen, I know the Oakland Raiders is the team that everybody wants to go with this year. They're the Minnesota Vikings of last year, this year. They're the team that people are thinking can step up and win the West. I mean, you got San Diego, let's be real. We got the Denver Broncos, defense, but offense, we don't know. Kansas City is there. They got Andy Reid, so we know what they're capable of. Can this be the year the Oakland Raiders make the jump? Listen, this is a West Coast team coming east at a 1 o'clock start game in the Metrodome in New Orleans. I got to give the home favorite. I got to give Drew Brees this win at home opening day against the Oakland Raiders. So I'm going to take New Orleans. Hashtag bet that. Matter of fact, I love that. Then we got Kansas City at home, 7-point favorites in another divisional matchup as they take on the San Diego Superchargers. 7 points. I don't know about that. I'm going to go with San Diego as my upset of the week. You hear it. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to say it one more time. My upset of the week. San Diego will cover the 7 points. I still got Kansas City winning the game. I just think it's a closer game than people give it credit for. Take San Diego to lay the points right there. Then we got the Baltimore Ravens opening up at home. You heard it here. You're going to hear it again all year long. Jim Harbaugh did one of the best coaching jobs of the NFL last year. The Baltimore Ravens are a team to be reckoned with. It's an organization to be reckoned with. There are organizations out here, people in sports, that you got to just name. The Boston Celtics, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's start naming the Baltimore Ravens. They're an organization that knows how to put things together. An opening day at home against Buffalo. I like Buffalo, just not in this game. Go ahead. And I'm taking Baltimore to cover the 3. Then we got Houston, favored by 7 at home. JJ, lights out. Whatever you want to call him. JJ, 5,000 watts. It's starting week 1. Are you really surprised? It's J.J. freaking Watts, people. Go ahead, whip my man Will Fuller from Notre Dame, my man DeAndre Hopkins on the other side. Listen, do not worry about Brock Osweiler. His job is to do one thing. Just throw it up, man. Just throw it up and let the receivers go get the ball. This defense is too much for Chicago. Sorry, my home team. See what you got against the Eagles next week, but I'm taking the 7 points for Houston to go ahead and lay that. Then we got Green Bay on the road against Jacksonville. Now, check this out, people. Now, I ordered yellow is for the honey and green is for the money, right? That's what we was talking about, Magic, Bishop, Magic, Don, Juan. Well, I also ordered this because this is the two colors of these two teams, right? This is everybody's surprise pick. Everybody thinks that the Jacksonville Jaguars are that team to beat. Remember when there was a Philadelphia Eagles team and somebody came out and said, we're like a dream team? What happened to that Philadelphia Eagles team? This is not the NBA. This is not where you can get LeBron James and Chris Bosh to come to a city like Miami and just run shop for 4 years. This is not that. This is the National Football League. It doesn't happen that well. What you always see on paper doesn't always equate into what happens on the field. Listen, Green Bay is back. Jordy Nelson is back. Aaron Rodgers, he got Olivia Munn, so you know he's back. I'm taking Green Bay. Lock it up. Lock of the week. 5 points out there for Green Bay on the road against Jacksonville. Lock it up. No, you lock it up. No, lock it up. Green Bay covers the 5 points. Then we got at home, Miami on the road, that is, going out west to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And listen, guys, there's just rules I try to make, right? One of the rules don't exist anymore. That was Peyton Manning always covers. Listen, Peyton Manning had a tremendous record versus the spread. Well, I'm sorry, as long as it wasn't the playoffs. But that rule's gone. My second rule, number 2 rule of handicapping, which now becomes number 1 rule of handicapping, double-digit leads in the NFL point spreads, that is, are disrespectful. They just are disrespectful. 11? 11 points, Miami. Do you hear this? Are you in the locker room saying that Vegas has no faith in you in this game? You know what? I ain't got no faith in you. That number 1 rule might got broken this week. I got to take it Seattle to lay the 11 points and put a beat down on the Miami Dolphins, a team I thought last year could rise to the occasion when Tom Brady had his mishaps. That wasn't really a mishap because Tom Brady never played. He's fine this year. Now, the Pick'em game. The game that everybody was talking about. You told you talking about divisional rivals to lead off the thing. Well, we got Eli Manning and the New York Football Giants going to Dallas. No Tony Romo. Their backup is a.k.a. Mr. Butt Fumble. And they're starting a rookie quarterback in Dak Prescott. Now, let me just say this, guys. Just the guy looked amazing in preseason. And he looked phenomenal in preseason. What I just said didn't do him gratefulness to what he did in the preseason. He's a rookie quarterback going against this new defensive line with Werner on one side and JPP on the other side. This team, the New York Football Giants, with the Eagles having a rookie quarterback, with the Cowboys having a rookie quarterback, to me, it's a 2-division race between the Giants and the Redskins. I'll leave that right there, but I'm taking that right in a pick'em game. No, that's wrong, Vegas. The Giants should be favored in this game. I have nothing against this rookie. I think the Dallas Cowboys with Romo was the best team in the NFC. I don't know about this rookie. I can't put my money on this rookie. I got to go with the vet. Eli Manning against a team that he knows very well and the division that he knows very well. If I had 2 lock-it-ups, I would say lock up the New York Football Giants to win Week 1 at Dallas. Now, also, moving on. Indianapolis favored by 4 over Detroit. Take Indianapolis. Andrew, I'm not just Lux going to prove it this year. Also, Arizona favored by 6 over the Tom Brady-less New England Patriots. Take Arizona in the 6. Then we got the Monday night opening up at Washington, D.C., baby, as the Washington Redskins host the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, this is a game you got to be careful. You got to be very careful in where you lay the points in this game. Washington is the home favorite that's underdog by 3 points in this game. I think Washington's defense is underrated. I know their offense is underrated, but Pittsburgh will be without Le'Veon Bell. Their offense is phenomenal. The defense, we don't know. Listen, I had 2 lock-it-ups if I could to lock up the Giants. I'm going to take another upset of the week as the Washington Redskins will upset the Pittsburgh Steelers at home. That didn't even sound right. They're at home, but they're upsetting Pittsburgh. Thanks, Vegas, for making me sound redundant. Now, also the last game of the night, the Los Angeles Rams are favored by 3 over the San Francisco 49ers. Colin Kaepernick's not playing in this game, so therefore, I'm going to take the Los Angeles Rams to win this game by 3 points and lock it up in another divisional game. So there you have it, guys. My winners of the week will go Carolina, Atlanta, Minnesota, Philadelphia, Cincinnati, New Orleans, San Diego with the upset. I got Baltimore, I got Houston, I got Green Bay Packers, the Packers of Green Bay. Then I got Seattle to cover the 11 points. I know, call me foolish, call me dumb, but call me a winner this week. Also, I got another upset of the week is the New York Football Giants upset the Dallas Cowboys in this pick'em game. Indianapolis, Arizona, Washington Redskins with an upset, and also Los Angeles Rams. People, there you have it each and every single week right here on Fox Sports Radio 1340 AM YouTube channel, and right here in your living room next to you, wherever your phone is, wherever social media is, so wherever you can see anything on the phone that's a smartphone. Well, as long as it's on an Android phone blowing up in your pocket. I'm sorry, people. I'm just saying, be careful with the phones you buy. But listen, people, listen. My name is Mike Pearman Sr. I'm here every single week showing you one thing and one thing only, how to get that money and how to make that money. Hashtag bet that. Brandon Lang ain't got nothing on me. I am social media's #1 handicapper. And I'll see y'all next week, y'all. Peace.